is Valerie. How you doing? I hope you're all doing extremely well, and I hope you all had a magnificent holiday. The purpose of this video is I was giving it some thought, and I thought to myself, I don't think other than my hair care regimen, what products I use, and how much my hair has grown, that my subscribers really know that much about me. So I really wanted to share with you some interesting facts that you might find fascinating about me, just to kind of let you into my little world so you could get to know me a little bit better. But of course, I have to add a twist. I'm gonna present to you 10 facts, okay? But only 5 of those are going to be truth. The other 5 are going to be tales. But you have to decide which is which. So that's why the name of this video is all about Valerie, truth or tale, because you have to decide which one is true and which one is not true. So let me begin with the first one, okay? So the first one, one's going to be true and one is going to be false. It's going to be a tall tale that I made up. So the first one, I was once stuck in a New York City elevator with the famous rap duo, The Outkast. And while we were stuck in the elevator, I actually got into an extended conversation with Andre about his hair. Truth or tale? Second part of number 1. So remember, one of these are true and one of these are not true. Second one, I was in China in 2015 in April. And while I was in China, I violated one of their cultural norms so bad that I was actually escorted off of the Great Wall of China. Not good, right? I know. So you tell me, truth or tale? Which one's true? Which one did I just completely make up? Number 2, when I was visiting Yellowstone National Park, I wanted to go skydiving over the forest so bad that on the waiver form, I actually signed promising that I had had previous skydiving lessons. So when they let me mix in with the group to go on the excursion, I was basically an illegal skydiver and jumped from a plane with never ever having a skydiving lesson in my life. And yes, here to live to tell about it. Truth or tale? Now here's the second one. I was at the ocean and rented a rowboat and ended up losing my paddle and being drifted out so far into sea that hours went by and I was all alone, no cell phone, no little SOS like doo-doo-doo-doo, you know, like Morse code, you know, I'm lost, I'm in a boat, I'm black, you know, whatever. And luckily, a boat came by with a motor and ended up rescuing me and pulling me into shore. Truth or tale? Okay, number 3. My paternal grandmother, my father's mother, was the first African American woman that was interviewed and had an article featured about her in Good Housekeeping magazine. Interesting, right? Truth or tale? Now, second one. Now, this one's going to be kind of personal, but, you know, hey, it is what it is, right? Truth or tale? I was born with only 4 toes on my left foot. Truth or tale? Which one is truth? Which one's tale? My grandmother and the Good Housekeeping magazine, or do I have a toe missing on a foot? Okay. Here's the fourth one. On a flight from London to JFK, I was drugged on the airplane, and the rotten scoundrel who drugged me was sitting right next to me, and when I was knocked out and dead to the world, this person stole my passport. And when I came to and woke up, the flight attendants knew something was wrong, took me to customs. I was stuck there for hours. They finally let me in, took a report, and it was the most dramatic situation you could ever imagine for traveling. Okay? Truth or tale? Which one's true? That I was drugged on an airplane, or this one? I was this close a few years ago, this close to signing a record deal with a major record label. But it fell through, whatever. So which one's true? Drugged on an airplane, dramatic drugging on an airplane, or signing with a record label? Almost. You decide. Okay, last but not least. The first job I ever had was when I was a wee, which means little, a wee 6-year-old. And my job was to deliver newspapers in the neighborhood between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. 365 days a year, rain, sleet, hail, or snow, birthday, Christmas, holiday, any day. Those papers had to be delivered, and I was delivering papers at the wee age of 6 years old, all by myself. You know, mind you, that was, you know, back in the day when kids were like wandering the streets by themselves at age 6. So is that true, or did I just make that up? Because if I made it up, that would mean that this second part is true. That my actual first job was when I was 13 years old, the summer of my 13th birthday. Between June and August, my mother found me a job folding sheets for 8 hours a day at age 13 in a dark, sweaty, hot hospital basement. And my job was to stand near the dryer as the endless, infinite hot sheets came out of the dryer, and it was my job to fold and stack all day for 8 hours a day at age 13, all summer for more than 8 weeks. Truth or tale? There you go. I just presented you with 10 facts about me. Only half of them were true. So you decide which ones are truth, which ones are tall tales made up by yours truly. Well, anyways, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Truth or tale? You let me know. Well, anyways, Happy New Year to you all. And thank you for watching.